Namaskar. Imagine witnessing a scene that has been painted on temple walls, photo frames, and paintings for thousands of years. An endless ocean of pure white milk, a gigantic serpent with 1,000 hoods, Lord Vishnu peacefully resting upon it, and Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth herself, sitting at his feet. Now, here's the question: if Lakshmi is the goddess of prosperity, why isn't she sitting beside Vishnu on the throne? Why is the supreme protector of the universe sleeping? And why on a snake? Today, this sacred image has become one of the most misunderstood symbols of Sanatan Dharma. Some dismiss it as a mythology, others twist it into a story of inequality. But the truth hidden within this single image is so profound that it explains the entire universe: time, creation, devotion, wealth, and even the secret to inner peace. By the end of this video, you'll never look at this image the same way again. Is Lord Vishnu really sleeping? Let's begin with the biggest misconception. Lord Vishnu is not sleeping the way humans sleep. The scriptures describe his state as Yoga Nidra. This is not unconsciousness, it is supreme awareness. Imagine closing your eyes but remaining completely conscious. Nothing escapes your awareness. You simply withdraw from all activity. That is Yoga Nidra. During Pralay, the cosmic dissolution, the entire universe returns to its unmanifest state. Stars disappear, galaxies dissolve, even time itself seems to pause. But one reality remains unchanged: Lord Vishnu, calm, silent, fully aware, waiting for the next cycle of creation. His sleep teaches us one timeless lesson: the strongest person is not the one who is always busy. The strongest person is the one who remains peaceful even when the entire world is in shambles. Why Sheshnag? If Vishnu represents the eternal protector, then who is the serpent beneath him? This is Ananta Shesh. Ananta means infinite. Shesh means that which remains. When everything else ends, Shesh remains. He is not just a snake, he is time itself. Notice his endless coils. They represent infinite time, infinite cycles, infinite universes, unlimited wisdom, unlimited dimensions, unlimited possibilities. Now think about something remarkable. Throughout history, snakes have symbolized fear, death, danger. Yet, Lord Vishnu doesn't fight the serpent. He doesn't destroy it. He rests peacefully upon it. Why? Because the divine is beyond fear, beyond death, beyond time itself. Time carries the universe, but the Supreme carries time itself. That is why Vishnu rests upon Sheshnag. The serpent floats upon the Kshir Sagar, the ocean of milk. Why milk? Milk represents nourishment, purity, potential. Just as every form of nourishment begins with milk, creation itself begins from this cosmic ocean. It is not ordinary water. It is the symbolic ocean of infinite possibilities, the place where creation rests before taking form. It is also from this very ocean that Goddess Lakshmi emerged during the great Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean. And when she appeared, every god, every celestial being looked upon her with admiration. But Lakshmi chose only one, Lord Vishnu, because prosperity always seeks stability. Wealth always seeks dharma. Without righteousness, prosperity becomes chaos. Now, we come to the question that sparks endless debates. The moment some self-proclaimed progressive social media experts and woke feminists see this image, the verdict is already ready. Look, the woman is sitting at the man's feet. This proves Sanatan Dharma oppressed women. Case closed. No scriptures read, no Sanskrit understood, no historical context examined. Just one glance, followed by a lifetime supply of outrage. This has become the trademark of modern woke activism. Judge first, study never. Thousands of years of philosophy, the Ved, the Upanishads, and the Puranas. The symbolism understood by saints, scholars, and acharyas across centuries. Apparently, all of that is less important than a viral 30-second reel made by someone who has never opened a single scripture. But Sanatan Dharma deserves better than shallow readings. The scriptures tell a completely different story. Lakshmi is not a servant, she is Mahalakshmi, the eternal divine consort of Lord Vishnu, the goddess of prosperity, fortune, beauty, compassion, and abundance. No one commands her to sit there, she chooses to. Why? Because this is seva. In Sanatan Dharma, loving service is never a sign of inferiority. A mother serves her child, a father sacrifices for his family, a disciple serves the Guru, a devotee serves God. And in countless stories, God himself serves his devotees. Service born from love is not slavery, it is greatness. There is another profound message hidden here. The feet of the Lord symbolize Sharanagati, complete surrender to the divine. Think about it. The goddess who grants kings their kingdoms, who blesses billionaires with wealth, who bestows prosperity upon the entire universe, she herself bows before Dharma. Why? Because Sanatan Dharma teaches that no amount of wealth should create arrogance. Prosperity without humility becomes greed. Success without Dharma becomes corruption. And power without character becomes destruction. Lakshmi at Vishnu's feet is not a symbol of female inferiority. It is a symbol of wealth remaining anchored to righteousness. As Lord Vishnu rests in Yog Nidra, a lotus emerges from his navel. Upon that lotus appears Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe. This lotus is not an ordinary flower. It represents the unfolding of creation from pure consciousness. Notice the sequence. Vishnu does not build the universe with tools. He doesn't struggle. He simply exists. And from his existence, creation naturally blossoms. Just as a lotus rises effortlessly from still waters, the universe emerges effortlessly from the Supreme. It is one of the most beautiful visual metaphors ever created. So the next time you see this divine image, don't just see a sleeping God. See the Lord who remains fully aware while the universe rests. Don't just see a snake. See infinite time supporting creation. Don't just see an ocean. See limitless potential waiting to become reality. Don't just see Lakshmi at Vishnu's feet. See prosperity surrendering to Dharma. See humility conquering ego. See devotion protecting abundance. And remember, the greatest wisdom of Sanatan Dharma has never been hidden in complicated books alone. Sometimes it has been quietly waiting for us in a single divine image for thousands of years. If this video helped you discover a deeper meaning behind one of Sanatan's most iconic symbols, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Sanatan Stories with Swati, because every symbol in Sanatan Dharma has a story, and every story has the power to transform the way we see the world. Namaskar.